My name is Zara Johnson, and I clean hotel rooms for a living. The Grand Seoul Hotel paid well, and I sent most of my salary back home to Nigeria to support my younger siblings. Tonight was different. I was assigned to the penthouse floor, where rich and dangerous people stayed. My supervisor warned me, clean quickly and don't ask questions. At 11 p.m., I pushed my cart toward room 3501. The hallway was eerily quiet, too quiet. Suddenly, the penthouse door burst open. A tall Korean man in an expensive black suit stumbled out, blood on his white shirt. His cold eyes met mine, dark, intense, terrifying. "Help me," he commanded in English with a heavy accent. Before I could respond, 3 men in black appeared at the elevator, guns drawn. "Where is Min-jun Park?" one demanded in Korean. My heart pounded. This man bleeding in front of me was clearly their target. The assassins hadn't seen his face yet in the BIM hallway. Without thinking, I dropped my cleaning supplies and grabbed the stranger's face. I kissed him hard, pressing against him like a desperate girlfriend. The assassins walked past us, muttering in disgust at the couple making out. Did Zara just save a mafia boss? What happens next? Like, share, and subscribe to find out. The assassins disappeared down the corridor. I pulled away from the stranger, my heart racing like a drum. What just happened?" I whispered, still tasting blood from his split lip. He stared at me with those dark, unreadable eyes. Up close, he was devastatingly handsome, sharp jawline, perfect features, but something cold and dangerous radiated from him. "You saved my life," he said simply, his Korean accent thick but clear. "You're bleeding badly. I should call the hospital." "No." His grip on my wrist was iron. "No hospitals, no police. But you need... Take me to your home." "What? No, I don't even know you." "Zara Johnson, 25 years old, from Lagos, Nigeria. You've worked here 8 months. You send money home every 2 weeks. You live alone in Itaewon District, apartment 402. My blood turned cold. "How do you know all that?" "I own this hotel," he said, wincing in pain. "I know everything about everyone who works for me. Now take me somewhere safe before those men return." He stumbled, and instinctively I caught him. His weight was heavy against me. "Please," he said, and something in his voice made me nod. What was I doing? Zara is in danger now. What will happen? Like, share, and subscribe to find out. Getting Min-jun to my apartment was like smuggling a wounded lion through Seoul. We took back alleys, avoided cameras, and moved in shadows. My tiny one-room apartment suddenly felt even smaller with him inside. He collapsed on my small sofa, blood soaking through his expensive shirt. "I need to see the wound," I said, hands shaking. He unbuttoned his shirt without hesitation. A bullet had grazed his ribs, deep but not fatal. I'd seen worse back in Lagos. "I have a first aid kit," I muttered, rushing to my bathroom. When I returned, he was on his phone, speaking rapid Korean. His voice was cold, commanding, giving orders. When he saw me, he switched to English. "My men will handle the traitors who leaked my location." "Traitors?" "Traitors?" I knelt beside him with antiseptic. "This will hurt," I warned. "I've felt worse," he said, emotionlessly. As I cleaned his wound, I felt his eyes burning into me. "Why did you kiss me?" I don't know. It was stupid. I just wanted to help." "Stupid," he agreed, "but brave. Most people run from danger. You ran toward it. In my country, we help people in trouble. In my world, we eliminate trouble." His hand suddenly caught mine. "You're different, Zara Johnson." Min-jun is falling for her already? Like, share, and subscribe for more. I woke to find Min-jun standing at my window, shirtless, bandaged, looking out at the Seoul skyline. Early morning light made his skin glow. "You should rest," I said. I've rested enough." He turned, his dark eyes scanning my small apartment, my Nigerian flag on the wall, photos of my family, my worn furniture. "You live simply. I live honestly," I corrected. "There's a difference." Something flickered in his expression. Maybe respect? "Your family. 3 younger siblings. I'm putting them through school." "Noble," he said, but his tone suggested he found nobility foolish. His phone buzzed. He answered in Korean, his face hardening with each word. When he hung up, danger radiated from him. "The assassins traced you. They know you helped me." My heart stopped. "What?" "The assassins traced you. They know you helped me." His jaw clenched. "I'm sorry. You're in danger now because of me." "So what do I do?" "You have 2 choices. Run and hide, hoping they don't find you. Or," he paused, his eyes intense, "stay with me, under my protection." "Stay with you? I don't even know you." "You know I'm dangerous. You know I'm powerful. And you know those men will kill you to punish me." He touched my face gently. "Choose, Zara." "What will Zara choose? Like, share, and subscribe." "If I stay with you, what does that mean exactly?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. Min-jun circled me like a predator studying prey. "It means you move into my home, you stay by my side at all times, you become mine." "I'm not property." "No," he agreed, "but in my world, perception is everything. If people think you're mine, they won't touch you. If they think you're just a witness..." He didn't finish. He didn't have to. "This is insane. Yesterday I was just a maid." "Yesterday you were invisible. Today you're the woman who saved Min-jun Park's life. That changes everything." A knock at my door made us both freeze. Min-jun pulled a gun from somewhere. I hadn't even known he was armed. He moved silently to the door, checking through the peephole. He relaxed slightly but kept the gun ready. "It's my men." 3 Korean men in dark suits entered when Min-jun opened the door. They spoke rapidly in Korean, bowing respectfully to him, but eyeing me with curiosity and suspicion. "This is Zara," Min-jun announced in English. "She's under my protection now. Spread the word. Anyone who touches her answers to me personally." The men bowed and left quickly. Min-jun turned to me. "Pack your things. We leave in 10 minutes." "I haven't agreed yet." "You kissed me last night. You're already involved whether you like it or not." Zara's life is changing fast. What happens next? Like, share, and subscribe. Min-jun's home was a fortress disguised as a mansion in Gangnam. Armed guards, cameras everywhere, bulletproof windows. I'd entered another world entirely. "This is your room," he said, opening a door to a bedroom bigger than my entire apartment. "Everything you need is here. Don't leave the grounds without me." "So I'm a prisoner?" "You're a guest." His eyes softened slightly. "A guest who saved my life." For 3 days, I barely saw him. Guards brought me meals. A woman named Mei Lin brought expensive clothes in my size. How they knew my measurements, I didn't ask. I explored the mansion carefully. It was beautiful but cold, like Min-jun himself. No family photos, no warmth, just expensive art and lethal silence. On the 4th day, Min-jun summoned me to his office. I found him behind a massive desk, looking exhausted, papers everywhere, 3 computer screens showing security footage. "You look tired," I said without thinking. "Running a criminal empire is exhausting work," he replied dryly. "Is that what you do? Crime?" "I do what's necessary to survive in this world." He studied me. "Does that frighten you?" "Yes," I admitted honestly. "Good. Fear keeps you alert. Alert keeps you alive." He stood, walking around the desk. "There's a gala tomorrow night. You're coming with me." "Why?" "Because I need everyone to see you by my side." "A gala with a mafia boss? Like, share, and subscribe for more." Mei Lin transformed me into someone I didn't recognize. The black evening gown hugged every curve. My natural hair was styled elegantly. Diamond earrings, real ones, sparkled on my ears. "You look beautiful," Min-jun said when I descended the stairs. He wore a tailored black tuxedo, looking like he stepped out of a magazine. "I look expensive," I corrected. "There's a difference." The corner of his mouth twitched, almost a smile. True. The gala was at Seoul's most exclusive hotel. Everyone who was anyone attended. Politicians, business tycoons, and clearly other criminals dressed in expensive suits. Min-jun kept me close, his hand on my lower back possessively. People stared, whispered. A black woman with the notorious Min-jun Park? Scandalous. "They're staring," I whispered. "Let them," he replied coldly. "They need to see you're mine. It keeps you safe." Throughout the evening, dangerous-looking men approached, speaking Korean with Min-jun. Business deals, threats disguised as pleasantries. I understood none of it, but I felt the tension. Then she appeared, a stunning Korean woman in red, her eyes cold as ice. "Min-jun oppa," she purred in English, completely ignoring me. "Ji-yun," Min-jun's voice was emotionless. "Aren't you going to introduce me to your pet?" Ji-yun's smile was poison. "Zara, this is Ji-yun, my ex-fiancé." The temperature dropped 10 degrees. Ji-yun's eyes promised murder as she looked at me. "Ex-fiancé?" I repeated later in the car. Min-jun stared out the window. Our engagement was business, arranged by our families to unite two organizations. It ended when she betrayed me. Betrayed how? "That's not your concern." His tone said the conversation was over. Back at the mansion, I couldn't sleep. Too much champagne, too many dangerous eyes on me, too many questions. I wandered to the kitchen around 2 a.m. Min-jun was already there, drinking whiskey in the dark. "Can't sleep either?" I asked. "I rarely sleep." He poured a second glass, offering it to me. We sat in comfortable silence until he spoke. "Ji-yeon will come after you. She's dangerous and vengeful." "Why does she hate me? I'm nobody." "You're somebody now. You're the woman by my side. That's power in this world." He studied me intensely. "That kiss in the hallway, did it mean anything to you?" My heart raced. "It was just survival instinct." "Liar." He moved closer. "I've lived my whole life reading people. You felt something. So did I." "Min-jun." He kissed me, not desperate like in the hallway, but controlled, claiming. When he pulled back, his eyes were dark with desire. "That's what a real kiss feels like," he whispered. "Not survival, want." Before I could respond, alarms blared. Guards shouted, gunshots echoed through the mansion. The mansion is under attack. What happens next? Like, share, and subscribe. Bullets shattered windows. Min-jun dragged me behind a marble counter in the kitchen, his body covering me protectively. "How many?" he shouted in Korean to someone on his phone. More gunfire, glass exploding, smoke filling the air. "Stay down," he commanded, then moved with lethal precision, returning fire through the broken windows. I'd never seen anyone move like that. Trained, efficient, deadly. This wasn't just a businessman. This was a warrior. His men swarmed in, engaging the attackers. The battle lasted minutes, but felt like hours. When silence finally fell, Min-jun immediately checked me for injuries. "I'm okay," I said, though I was shaking uncontrollably. "You're in shock." He lifted me easily, carrying me away from the destruction. In his private office, he sat me on the sofa, kneeling before me. His hands were gentle, checking my arms, my face, making sure I wasn't hurt. "This is my life, Zara. Constant danger, constant war. Are you sure you want to stay in it?" I looked at this cold, dangerous man who just killed people to protect his home, to protect me. I should run. Any sane person would. "Who attacked us?" I asked. "Ji-yeon's family. She's declaring war." "Because of me?" "Because of what you represent, my weakness, the one person I might actually care about." "Do you care about me?" He didn't answer with words. His kiss was answer enough. War is coming. Like, share, and subscribe for more action. The next morning, I found Min-jun on his balcony, staring at Seoul's skyline. The mansion was being repaired, guards tripled, war preparations everywhere. "We need to talk," I said. He turned, his expression unreadable as always. About everything. About us. About what's happening. I took a breath. I'm not some damsel who needs saving. Back home in Lagos, I survived poverty, violence, loss. I'm stronger than you think. "I know you're strong," he replied quietly. "That's why you terrify me." "You terrify me?" "I've lived my whole life reading people. You felt something. So did I." "So what are you saying? You want me to leave?" "I'm saying I'm selfish enough to keep you anyway." His hand cupped my face. "Even though staying with me might get you killed." "Then teach me," I said firmly. "Teach me how to survive in your world. I won't be helpless." Something shifted in his expression. Surprised, then respect. "You want to learn to fight?" "I want to learn to protect myself, and maybe," I paused, "protect you too." For the first time since I met him, Min-jun smiled, a real, genuine smile that transformed his entire face. "You're extraordinary, Zara Johnson." He kissed my forehead. "Starting tomorrow, your training begins." Zara's becoming a fighter. What's next? Like, share, and subscribe. Training was hell. Min-jun's head of security, Dae-jung, was a former Special Forces soldier who showed no mercy. "Again," he barked as I hit the mat the 20th time. Self-defense, weapons training, situational awareness. I trained 6 hours daily while Min-jun handled his business. 3 weeks in, I was faster, stronger, sharper. I could disarm an attacker, shoot a gun accurately, and spot threats before they materialized. "You're a natural," Dae-jung admitted grudgingly. "Most people take months to learn what you've mastered in weeks." "I'm motivated," I replied, thinking of those assassins of Ji-yeon's threatening eyes. That evening, Min-jun watched me practice knife defense. When he finished, he stepped into the training room. "Show me what you've learned," he commanded. "You want to fight me?" "I want to see if you can defend yourself against a real threat." He moved like liquid shadow, attacking with controlled precision. I blocked, dodged, countered, muscle memory taking over. We danced this violent dance until he had me pinned against the wall, both of us breathing hard. "Good," he whispered against my ear, "but not good enough. A real attacker won't stop." "Show me more," I challenged. His eyes darkened with something other than violence. "Dangerous words, Zara." "I'm done being afraid of danger." I kissed him fiercely. We didn't make it out of the training room that night. Things are heating up. Like, share, and subscribe for more. I woke alone in Min-jun's bed, our first night together. The sheets still smelled like him, expensive cologne and danger. Finding him in his office, I noticed immediately something was wrong. His face was carved from stone, cold fury radiating from every line of his body. "What happened?" "We found the leak," he said quietly. "The one who told Ji-yeon's family where I'd be that night at the hotel. The one who's been feeding her information about you." "Who?" He turned his laptop toward me. Security footage showed Mei Lin, the woman who'd been so kind to me, meeting with Ji-yeon, exchanging envelopes of money. My heart sank. "Mei Lin? But she's been helping me." "She's been watching you, reporting your every move." Min-jun's jaw clenched. "She's worked for my family for 10 years. I trusted her." "Where is she now?" "In the basement, waiting for judgment." I understood what that meant in his world. "Min-jun, please." "She betrayed us, Zara. In my world, betrayal has only one punishment." "Let me talk to her first, please." He studied me for a long moment. "Why?" "Because I need to understand why. Because maybe there's more to the story." I touched his face. "Because you taught me to think strategically, not just react emotionally." Something softened in his expression. 10 minutes, that's all I'll give you." In the basement, Mei Lin looked terrified but defiant. "Why?" I asked simply. "Because Ji-yeon has my daughter," she whispered. "She said if I didn't help her, she'd kill my baby." A mother protecting her child. What will happen? Like, share, and subscribe. Min-jun, she was protecting her daughter, I argued in Min-jun's office after hearing Mei-lin's confession. That doesn't excuse betrayal. It explains it. There's a difference. I stood my ground. Ji-yeon is the real enemy. She's using people's weaknesses against them. Mei-lin's daughter, your feelings for me. That's her strategy. Min-jun paced like a caged tiger. What are you suggesting? Use Mei-lin. Feed Ji-yeon false information. Make her think she's winning while we plan our real move. He stopped, staring at me with something like awe. You think like a strategist. I learned from the best. But first, we rescue Mei-lin's daughter. Show your people that loyalty works both ways. That's dangerous. It could be a trap. Everything in your world is dangerous, but this is right. Min-jun pulled me against him suddenly. You're changing me, Zara Johnson, making me soft. No, I corrected, making you human. He kissed me deeply, then pulled away with resolve in his eyes. We rescue the child tonight, then we end Ji-yeon permanently. The rescue mission was swift and brutal. Min-jun's team moved like shadows, extracting Mei-lin's 5-year-old daughter from Ji-yeon's compound before alarms even sounded. Mei-lin wept with gratitude, bowing repeatedly. I'll serve you faithfully forever, Master Park. I swear on my daughter's life. Serve Zara, Min-jun corrected. She's the one who saved you both. That night, Ji-yeon called him, her voice venomous. You took something of mine. You took something of mine first. Now we're even. Walk away, Ji-yeon, while you still can. Never. That black witch has bewitched you. I'll destroy her and everything you love. She hung up. Min-jun looked at me. She's coming with everything she has. Let her come, I said. We'll be ready. The final battle is coming. Like, share, and subscribe. Ji-yeon attacked 3 days later with an army, 50 men, heavy weapons, coordinated assault. But we were ready. Min-jun had evacuated non-essential staff, fortified defenses, called in allies from other organizations who owed him favors. Stay in the safe room, he commanded. No, I said, checking my gun. He'd given me my own weapon weeks ago. I'm fighting beside you. Zara, you taught me to fight. You trained me for this. I'm not hiding while you risk everything. Pride and fear warred in his expression. Stay close to me then, always. The battle was chaos. Gunfire, explosions, hand-to-hand combat. I fought like Dae-jung taught me, protecting Min-jun's blind spots, covering his back. Ji-yeon herself appeared, elegant even in combat gear, leading her men with cold precision. She spotted me and smiled viciously. There you are, little maid. Let's see if you bleed the same as everyone else. She attacked with brutal efficiency. I blocked, dodged, countered, everything I'd learned. We fought across the mansion, destroying priceless art, shattering furniture. She was better trained, more experienced, but I had something she didn't. Everything to lose. When she had me pinned, knife at my throat, Min-jun appeared behind her. Let her go, Ji-yeon. So you do love her, Ji-yeon laughed bitterly. The great Min-jun Park, weak for a nobody. She's not nobody, he said quietly. She's everything. His shot was perfect. Ji-yeon fell, shock in her eyes. The battle ended. We'd won. But at what cost? Did they survive? One more chapter. Like, share, and subscribe. 3 months after the battle, I stood on Min-jun's balcony watching Seoul wake up. The mansion was rebuilt, stronger than before. The organization restructured, more legitimate businesses, less illegal ones. Min-jun emerged behind me, wrapping his arms around my waist. What are you thinking about? How different life is now. 3 months ago, I was just a hotel maid. Now I'm... exactly what? You're the woman I love, he said simply. The woman who saved my life, changed my heart, and fought beside me against impossible odds. My organization still doesn't fully accept me. They respect you. That's more important than acceptance in our world. He turned me to face him. I have something for you. He opened a small box. Inside was a ring, not a traditional engagement ring, but something uniquely beautiful with both Korean and African design elements. I'm not asking you to marry me, he said. Not yet. I'm asking you to be my partner in everything. My business, my life, my future. Tears filled my eyes. Min-jun, you don't have to answer now, I interrupted. Yes, 1,000 times yes. He slipped the ring on my finger, then kissed me with all the passion he usually kept controlled. Later, we visited the hotel where we first met. I stood in that hallway where I'd kissed him to save his life. "Do you regret it?" Min-jun asked. "That kiss that changed everything?" I thought of everything I'd endured, the danger, the fear, the violence, but also the love, the strength I'd discovered, the life I'd built. "No regrets," I said firmly. "That kiss saved your life, but you saved mine too, from just surviving to actually living." He pulled me close. "Then let's live, Zara Johnson, together." As we kissed in that same hallway, I realized something profound. Sometimes the most dangerous choice is also the right one. Sometimes love is worth fighting for. Sometimes a simple maid and a ruthless mafia boss can create something beautiful from chaos. Our story started with a desperate kiss, but it was just the beginning. Did you love Zara and Min-jun's story? Like, share, subscribe, and comment which chapter was your favorite. Should we create a sequel? Let us know.